Our very next guest here live on set with me here in Milwaukee, Missouri, Congressman and Chairman of the very important House Ways and Means Committee, Congressman Jason Smith. How are you doing today, sir? What is your thoughts, your feelings as we go through sort of just this momentous time in our nation, an assassination attempt, and then this big decision by Judge Aileen Cannon? It seems like Donald Trump just gets stronger and stronger despite some of these horrific things that have happened to him.
It's crazy if you think about the last 48 hours that this country has lived through. President Trump is a fighter. And what we saw on Saturday, we'll never forget. This will go down in the history books. And it's exactly what the American people want. They want a leader with courage and strength. And he jumped up immediately and showed that strength. And he wanted to reassure every American that he was still in the fight and he was fighting for them. This gentleman is going to be the 47th president of the United States. At the convention, you're going to see the roof in this building get knocked off tonight whenever he enters it. We're going to be so excited to welcome him.
Yeah, and the fact that he is here physically to do this is tremendous. We look at sort of it's the rhetoric of the media, but it's also those in charge, as we know, whether it be, I think Chuck Schumer's already reacted to Judge Cannon's dismissal of the classified documents case, which is steeped in law. She said Jack Smith's appointment is not legal. I mean, that they have tried to push this weaponization. They knew that he probably wasn't appointed legally, and they thought, we'll get the right judge, just like we see Juan Merchan, Congressman, just like we see Engoron. It's been one after another, and then finally this one judge says, no, I'm going to actually go by the letter of the law, and there is going to be more, of course, meltdown on the left, whether it be the media or those in charge. What's your reaction to that?
I'll just say President Trump is the strongest human that I've seen. He's been able to withstand every attempt to derail him. We see these fake sham prosecutions that's been coming forward. You saw today it being dismissed. It was dismissed because it lacked the merits of the case, which he's been saying all along. We saw this gentleman get impeached 2 different times. We've seen them try to bankrupt him. We've seen them trying to imprison him. You could just go on and on. He's a fighter, and he's doing it for the American people.
I know that there will be congressional hearings about the Secret Service, and I do, obviously hope that there's answers and accountability, which I think a lot of people in America say, well, there's always hearings and there's no accountability. You have really been pivotal with what you uncovered with the IRS whistleblowers. You were at the precipice of that. It all broke open after your work, Congressman. People are looking at this, and maybe they've been watching mainstream, and they're coming around now to look at Donald Trump, and this will be sort of in the Joe Biden, a very weak candidate, as we know. They'll probably try to run him anyway. But that this is a difference here in the alleged influence peddling that Joe Biden is accused of, and what you know and what more you could know if they weren't stonewalling you. What is your message as you look right to the American people? And they have 2 very big differences in these 2 candidates.
I'll tell you right now, you have one that's fighting for the American people. That's Donald Trump. You have another one, Joe Biden, who's fighting for himself and his family's business dealings. We have seen millions of dollars enrich the Biden family just by having access to Joe Biden.
Congressman Jason Smith, always a pleasure to have you, sir, particularly on today, day one of the convention, where we'll be getting a lot of news coming in, and already today a bombshell with the Aileen Cannon case. Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful comments.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
All right.